Before K-Flock got locked up, a dude from his block named Vance Brockington got hit up by the ops. Vance Brockington was laid up in the hospital recovering, so K-Flock went sliding on the ops for the get back. Flock shot a dude in the face for Vance Brockington, but Vance still ended up flipping on him after Vance healed up from the gun.
Bro, what? Your homie, you got shot, went to the hospital, your homie pull up on you there, so you finna get some get back for you. Handle the situation with the other dude. Then you tell on him, gang? It's not what y'all be wanting. Loyalty.
What's up, Cash Gang? It's your boy CASHOUT DANZEL, man. Back with another video for y'all boys, man. I ain't gonna lie, we got a crazy one, y'all. We got the downfall of DOA. If y'all don't know who DOA is, that's a New York gang. I'm pretty sure y'all know who K-Flock is. He a part of that gang, for me. Let's get into the video, y'all boys, man.
DOA was on top of the Bronx drill scene, but then they had one of the craziest downfalls of all time. Now they're dying, going broke, and getting decades in prison. And today, we're breaking the whole crazy story down. K-Flock was the face of DOA, had a chance to beat his case and walk free, but his ops and homies all flipped.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna buff with y'all, bro. This man K-Flock had a promising career, though. Like, no cap, all jokes aside, bro. Yeah, I can't say, bro, career was not promising, though. Like, it was, bro.
He's facing decades in prison. When K-Flock killed an OY affiliate named Waka back in 2021, a lot of people thought he was cooked from the jump. K-Flock crashed out while he was wearing Montclair, Amiri, and unreleased Jordans, and the whole situation got caught on camera. At first, reports were going around.
I ain't gonna lie, buddy, that was wild of you, though. You doing a hit in Amiri's $1,000 jeans, unreleased J's, and shit like that. Nah, you bugging, gang. Niggas don't do shit like that, bro.
K-Flock walked into a barbershop and shot Waka to death. Then more details came out, and it turned out that Waka spotted K-Flock and went outside to press him. After the video came out that proved Waka was the one who sparked the situation, K-Flock's fans thought he might beat the murder charge. Flock had only been locked up for a few months at that point, and he could have come home and kept his momentum up in the rap game, but the cops weren't done yet. Right when it looked like Flock had a chance to skate on the murder charge, the feds hit him and his homies in DOA/Southside with a RICO.
Yeah,
that's
bro,
when
y'all boys gotta understand how over here works, bro. Over here weird, gang. For me, this man over here in New York, we don't got no gun laws, right? So since we don't got no gun laws, yeah, the other dude might have had a strap on him too, coming out to flock at K-Flock, right? But man, they don't care over here. The system over here don't care. We don't got no gun laws, so they ain't no what is called again, my fault, y'all. Ain't no self-defense, for me. Ain't no self-defense, gang. For me, you go to jail. And if we can't if we can't charge you on this case right here, cause it's gonna look crazy in society, we're gonna find something else to charge you with, and that's the RICO, gang. They know that the murder case would look crazy that released K-Flock, so they was like, nah, we're not gonna release this kid, for me, and he just murder. That's gonna make him bigger. They was like, nah, we finna slay him, bro.
Thing went left. According to facts, K-Flock was calling the shots for Southside/DOA and had been tearing up the city for years. K-Flock already had charges on his record too. Back when he was 15, he caught a robbery charge, and in 2020, he got caught with a gun. The cops also booked him for another gun charge in November 2021, but the charges didn't stick, and a month later, he killed Waka. The Waka murder is what made headlines, but the feds were trying to hit K-Flock with way more charges. They said he was sending out hits, sliding on the ops, and tearing the streets up. And what really hurt K-Flock's case is when his homies and the ops flipped on him. People flip on their homies all the time, but what happened to K-Flock was crazy. Before K-Flock got locked up, a dude from his block named Vance Brockington got hit up by the ops. Vance Brockington was laid up in the hospital recovering, so K-Flock went sliding on the ops for the get back. Flock shot a dude in the face for Vance Brockington, but Vance still ended up flipping on him after Vance healed up from the gun.
Bro, what? Your homie, you got shot, went to the hospital, your homie pull up on you there, so you finna get some get back for you. Handle the situation with the other dude. Then you tell on him, gang? It's not what y'all be wanting. Loyalty, someone that's gonna have your back no matter what. Someone that you could call on in any situation that's willing to risk their life for you. The same way that you're willing to risk your life for them. It's not what like loyalty is, though. Put yourself at risk for me the same way I do for you. And he did that for you to tell on him.
shots, he hopped back on the block and was slinging crack. The NYPD was all over him though, and in July 2022, they set Vance Brockington up, and he sold 60 grams of crack to an undercover cop.
What?
Vance pleaded guilty.
So hold
and was
on.
facing a
So hold on. So you telling me, gang, you telling me this man that protected your life from an op that was trying to unalive you, right? For you to get out in the streets to sell crack, and your dumb ass so slow that you selling crack to undercover police, 60 goddamn grams. 60 grams, that's a lot of goddamn crack. Feel me? For you now to get locked up for your situation with the crack, to snitch on your mans that had nothing to do with that crack situation at all. But just for you to get less time, you snitch on him. Man, y'all dudes are y'all foul, gang. Y'all don't want no
20-year
loyalty.
sentence. So he flipped on K-Flock and tried to get some time taken off his own case.
Crazy.
Vance told the court that after K-Flock shot the op in the face, he called Vance and said, "I got you, bro." But what's even crazier about the situation is that Vance's own sister testified and said he was capping about the situation.
Wow.
According to Vance Brockington's
Wow.
sister, Iquana, Vance was in the hospital with both hands bandaged up and tubes in his mouth after he got shot. Iquana said that Vance barely looked like he was alive, and there was no way he could have gotten the phone call.
Boy, your ass is sick, bro. Your own sister came and testified against you, saying that you're lying, bro. Said that you was banded up, you had tubes. I mean, if you get shot, I don't have family. My uncle got stabbed in the Caribbean when I was there, but when I was about like 9 years old, 8 years old. I went to visit him. He had the tubes connected to him and shit. Like he couldn't poop properly. He had to poop through the tubes and eat through the tubes and shit like that. Feel me? So if your sister's saying that you was on some tubes and shit like that, how was you able to pick up the goddamn phone? Your hand got bandaged, all type of shit. How was you? Come on, bro. That's not right.
K-Flock. Vance also told the court that K-Flock is the one who sparked the beef with the OYs. Sevside/DOA was cool with the OYs and OGs until a dude from the OYs named Edop Baby partied with some of K-Flock's ops from a set called RPT. There was allegedly some more drama going on behind the scenes, but Vance Brockington said that K-Flock was the one who wanted all the smoke with the OYs.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
the
that is dangerous though. For a nigga you was chilling with, he partying with your ops, bro. That means like if I'm chilling with these dudes, if I'm chilling with that dude, bro, like I'm telling him things about me. He knows. He probably know where I live at. Probably know some of my family members and shit like that. And now I'm seeing you chilling with the ops again. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared for my safety now, cause in my mind, like this man knows me. He knows where my people live. He know where I chill at. He know who I chill with. He can go to the ops and let the ops know all that.
OYs and OGs on tracks like What Y'all Wanna Do when he raps, Twin Chops when we spinning through, Scream OYO what, get boomed. EBK, DOA get in tune. Bitches, they ducking, they getting it too. Vance Brockington wasn't the only dude who flipped on K-Flock though, and the next witness was even more shocking. The prosecutors brought in a dude from the YGs named Blitz to testify against K-Flock. Snitching on your ops during trial is already crazy, but the wildest part of the story is that Blitz is the dude who killed K-Flock's homie, Nazi. Nazi was one of the biggest losses for Sevside/DOA. He started picking up gun charges when he was 12 years old, and by the time he died, Nazi had been arrested 18 times. Nazi was putting a ton of pressure.
You got locked up 18 times. From the time you were 12 years old, you been getting locked up, and you ain't tell yourself that the streets is just not for you. You just can't play the streets. How probably your friends might be playing the streets. Streets is not for you, bro. Some of y'all niggas gotta realize that certain things is not for you, gang. Everybody can't be a street nigga. Everybody can't be a rapper. Everybody can't be an actor. Everybody can't be everything. It's always something for everybody. That's why God made so many people. Everybody's not for the same thing. For me, simple. If I'm in the streets and I'm getting locked up so many times like this, bro, I'm gonna tell myself, gang, this shit is just not for me, gang. Because I keep getting locked up. That's not a part of the streets getting locked up all the time, bro. You're supposed to be street smart and know how to maneuver through that motherfucker. I'd be getting locked up 18 times, bro. From the time you was 12.
The ops and even cut someone up with a machete. But in September 2021, Blitz and another shooter caught him lacking and left him dead in the street. K-Flock and Nazi were really tight, and the ops started dissing Nazi as soon as he got killed. Shy K and Edop Baby linked up for the track No Discussion, and Shy K rapped, "I can't wait to run into K-Flock. Lil Nazi got hit in his top. Set the trend how you every old shot, like you ain't get hit by a bus." Then Nas GPG dissed K-Flock, his other
What did that have to do with anything with gang politics? Him getting hit by a bus. That made no sense, Shawty K. Oh, my mama, that made no sense. You just said he got hit by a bus because he said, oh, how you OY kill whatever the hell they got going on. But you got hit by a bus. What that have to do with being OY this? Man, y'all weird, bro. Y'all know
Homie J Rip and Nazi on the track Rippy Bop and rapped. PG dissed K-Flock, his other dead homie J Rip and Nazi on the track Rippy Bop and rapped. Spin through the Sev, put the beam on his neck. Can't remember what was in my tech. When I'm smoking on Rippy, I'm high as a jet. See Jamira, might crash that bitch. He throw 5, I'll throw 10. See K-Flock, his body drop. How Nazi in the box? We top 5, can't be stopped. Blitz pleaded guilty to killing Nazi and got hit with 18 years.
Damn.
There's a chance he'll get some time knocked off his sentence.
How you get 18 years for a body though in New York? Some man, right, gang? One of y'all telling a song? 18 years, gang, for a body in New York City. That ain't sounding too accurate for me, my brother.
The prosecutor files a 5K1 motion. 5K1 motions are for when someone who's already serving time helps the prosecutors with another case. And that's probably what Blitz was trying to get when he ratted on K-Flock and took the stand. 7 other dudes from Sev Side and Third Side got booked on the RICO case with K-Flock. And the feds said they were involved with at least 7 shootings in the Bronx. And
damn, these the guns, these the choppers that y'all boys was
the RICO case with K-Flock. And the feds.
Damn, the boys got 2 shotguns, a bunch of handguns. Oh, Lord.
Were involved with at least 7 shootings in the Bronx, and that K-Flock was allegedly ordering dudes to slide with him on the ops. K-Flock and 2 of his homies allegedly shot an op in 2020. Then 1 month before K-Flock killed Waka, he slid on RPT with 2 other DOA affiliates, and one of them started shooting out of the sunroof of the whip. BJ Baller was with K-Flock on that crash out, and he was facing federal attempted murder charges and could have gone down for life. BJ Baller decided to plead.
I hate, bro. One thing I hate, bro. I hate, like, when these dudes be having RICO cases or they get locked up, they always want to give that one dude, oh, you the ringleader, or you the boss, you the just because he had the most money, bro. Listen here, bro. All these dudes got beef, the same beef with people, feel me? With their ops. It's not no, oh, he just got soldiers, that he hired some soldiers, and then, like, he don't know these soldiers from nowhere at all, and then he just hired them, and then whenever he wants something done, he send them out to do it. No. These are dudes that grew up together, been together since they was young. Shit happened, people started dying, and they have ops and shit. So they all come together and want to take these people out. It's not no K-Flock just sending out his friends or sending out these soldiers to go out and lie people for him, and he paid them. No, bro. These are friends, and the other dudes the same way. The ops are the same thing. They are friends. They want to kill each other for checking out their homies. Simple. All right, bro.
Instead of taking it to trial though, and in 2025 he got hit with a 13-year sentence.
Hey, the only my fault for watching the video. The only thing that might just be different is just that K-Flock has the money, so he could buy stuff. For me, that's the only difference between like his homies. He has more money, so he could buy stuff. That's anything. You don't gotta like that's just anything, bro. If you have the most money in your crew or your homies got the most money, you gonna be the one that's doing things. Just like if you go to the club. Your homie got the most money out of everybody and he rich. More 9 out of 10, he's gonna buy the whole bottles for the whole night. Feel me? Because that's just what they gonna, feel me? That's what this nigga's gonna do. The weed, he's gonna buy all the weed and just give niggas weed. Because for me, that's his man's. He loved them and that's his homies. And then he ran up some bag, he ran up some money on.
K-Flock got booked on the original murder charge. He scored a huge win and hired a dude named Jeffrey Lichman to defend him. Jeffrey Lichman is a famous lawyer who worked with El Chapo, so Flock's fans thought it was huge when he took the case. But after the feds hit K-Flock with the RICO case, everything went left. K-Flock decided to take it to trial.
I don't know why would he hire El Chapo lawyer. El Chapo ain't beat no case. El Chapo doing the rest of his life in jail, brother. So I don't know what hired this man. You should have hired NBA YoungBoy lawyer, brother. But I ain't gonna lie, that man price might be a little steep though. You don't see what Dirk did? Dirk wanna hire him a YoungBoy lawyer.
Posted a list of the evidence they were going to use against him. They had phone records where K-Flock was committing wire fraud, receipts from a mirror where he bought the jeans he was wearing when he killed Waka, and way more. The feds also had video from when K-Flock, BJ Baller, and another DOA affiliate slid on RPT. They also used K-Flock's lyrics against him when he shot an op in the face to get back for Vance Brockington. After Flock shot a YG's member in the face, the Fed said K-Flock raps about it on the track Who Really Buggin' when he said, "Hold on, bunny hop, get to chasing." He tried to run, matter of fact, get to blitzing. Look, bitch, I ball like the Pistons. 33 on me when I feel like I'm Pippin'. If he G's, he get put in the coffin. Hole in his face, that boy look like a dolphin. Spin the 8, know I'm causing extortion. One of the biggest things the feds wanted to prove was that K-Flock was calling the shots in DOA Sev's side and that he was the reason they were going to war with the OIs. The feds were trying to prove that K-Flock's beef with E-Dot Baby was what sparked all of the violence, and they wanted everyone to think that E-Dot Baby was calling the shots in the OIs. They used a video for E-Dot's track Ready for War where he shouted out his set and rapped, 14 when I went up in that trap.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Again, bro, they be trying to paint shit on these dudes to make them look like they're some type of kingpins or something. Or, bro, K-Flock and them are not bosses, bro. None of them dudes are bosses, bro. They're just friends that got beef with niggas that took away their friends' lives and shit like that and start filming and shit like filming. Just simple, just up, bro. They said it, bro. They started chilling with each other, different homies started chilling with different people. They started getting into little beefs and fights and shit, so they escalated to now people dying. So now that's how we just want to keep going, bro. Y'all trying to make these dudes sound like they sending out hits and, yo, go take this dude life and I'm going to sit home. Trust and believe they're going to handle shit too.
And that nigga off the map, he got hit and his body fell flat. Paramedics, they coming, red flag. And I'm on some oh shit. Little thought in the cut, and she sucking the whole dick. Little nigga, you know this. I keep me a chop, cause no, I can't go, bitch. There's no proof that E-Dot Baby was actually running the OIs though. He was popping off in the drill scene, but it doesn't look like he was calling the shots. There's a good chance that E-Dot Baby would have been involved with the K-Flock trial too if he was still alive, but he tragically killed himself in 2022. And the prosecutors using Ready for War proved they didn't really know what was going on, because when E-Dot dropped that track, he was still cool with K-Flock and nobody was dropping bodies yet. When K-Flock went to trial, he was facing a mandatory life sentence if he got convicted of murder for the Waka hit. The feds brought in a witness who said that K-Flock was sliding in op territory looking for OIs on the day he killed Waka. Waka's brother Jarrell also testified and said that he was with Waka in the barbershop when K-Flock walked by. According to Jarrell, Waka walked outside and asked K-Flock who he was, but Waka never threatened him. After K-Flock killed Waka, a ton of people were saying that K-Flock was walking down the street with his sister and that he was protecting her, but the truth is way crazier. It turned out that K-Flock was chilling with a female drill rapper named Shani Bondi. A lot of people were confused at first because they thought Shani Bondi repped the YGs, but in 2022, she dropped a freestyle and rapped, "First off, I do not chill in the T's. And who the fuck said I'm YG?"
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You females gotta do better with y'all lives, bro. This shit here is not it, bro. Like, why you wanna be in a gang around a bunch of dudes all day and 9 out of 10 y'all be getting passed around and shit like that? Like, why you wanna do that with your life, though? You got so much different things you could do. The opportunities for a female is better than it is for a man, for me. Man gotta work a little harder for me. Y'all can do so much better with your life, bro. You got a little 1-2 for me name for yourself. Why don't you go do something? Why don't you go get your real estate license or go do some shit like that, bro? Go do a podcast. You want to be rapping about gangster shit and all this nonsense, bro.
Like, show me a pic of me throwing up G's. Speak correct when you speaking on me. I ain't ducking no action. You bleed how I bleed. Shani Bondi testified during K-Flock's trial, and she told the court that Waka said he was gonna shoot them when he walked out of the barbershop. After K-Flock shot Waka, a gun fell out of Waka's coat, but the prosecutor said that Shani Bondi was lying on the stand, and now she's facing charges for making false statements and might be spending years in prison just because she was trying to help K-Flock out. After Shani Bondi got charged for lying on the stand, K-Flock's defense asked the judge to give him an extra 90 days before sentencing him, because he already got convicted before Shani Bondi got exposed for lying. K-Flock was facing life if he got convicted of murder for killing Waka, but he scored a huge win and the jury said he wasn't guilty. That meant the judge wouldn't have to give him a mandatory life sentence, but Flock still got convicted on some heavy charges. K-Flock was found
still got that Rico. That Rico, they're gonna slay that nigga, bro. I don't want him to get slayed though, bro. But shit, bro. Like I said, bro, in life, you do the crime, bro. You gotta do the time, bro. Or you gotta just take your consequence and just stand 10 toes behind what you did, bro. Your consequences, bro. Do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. It is what it is, bro. Like I said, bro, and I'm gonna keep saying this in every video, bro. You got two thoughts in your mind. You got the side that's gonna tell you the dumb shit. You got the side that's gonna tell you to do the right shit. Then you have your last thought. That's you. So which one you gonna pick? You know what I mean? Either the dumb shit or the good shit, bro. I advise you to pick the good shit, though. No cap.
Of racketeering, gun charges, and violent crimes, but he beat the federal murder charge. After the news broke, Flock's homies were showing love and celebrating him beating the murder case. But then K-Flock pulls another crazy move. Right after the news broke that Flock got convicted on everything except murder, he hopped on IG and said he made the judge cry. K-Flock was talking like he skated on the whole case, and at the end of the post he said, "Kill all rats." Talking about
you just talk about you made the judge cry. And at the end of your goddamn whatever you was typing there, brother, you said kill all rats. And you think they're not going to show that in the court when you go for sentencing, brother? You think they ain't already seen that? Or they got sent to the judge already? What you mean by kill all rats?
Rats before you even get sentenced is crazy. Yeah. And even K-Flock's own fans thought he was done for saying it. K-Flock got snitched on by his homie and his op, and the prosecutors could try to use that post to prove K-Flock was threatening witnesses and get him locked up for way more time. And rumors say K-Flock's been crashing out in jail and might catch new charges for that too.
He's beefed with the whole building. They couldn't keep him there.
Really?
They couldn't keep him in the building and move him to Jersey. He's fighting everybody.
What the f?
Yes.
Some people have been saying that K-Flock even stabbed a dude while he was fighting the Rico case. None of that's been confirmed yet.
Just before rapper K Flock's trial, an inmate who has recently been freed under the YouTube name of Car Reality has alleged that K Flock almost killed an inmate in the prison after that inmate tried to stab him.
But stay tuned, because once the case starts,
bro, you can't listen to none of these videos these people be making, bro. They just be doing this shit for views, bro. If you're not hearing nobody from a jail cell on a phone call from saying that, yo, they seen this shit live, or they feel me, they heard about it in this itself, I'm not hearing none of that, bro.
The wild for sure, and K-Flock could go away forever. K-Flock was the face of DOA in the drill scene, but he wasn't the only rapper in the crew who destroyed his own career. Dougie B was locked up when K-Flock started popping off in the rap game. But when he came home, Dougie B hopped in the booth and was blowing up from the jump. He was running up huge numbers every time he dropped.
That man Dougie B let the drugs take over him, bro. Man, he let them drugs take over him bad, bro. Bro was out here wilding.
And even getting shot in the leg didn't slow him down. But after K-Flock got booked on the murder case, Dougie B started falling off hard. He straight up disappeared from the drill scene for a while, and rumors say it was because he was addicted to drugs. Dougie's fans were also worried that Dougie was going to take himself out. Dougie posted a photo on his IG story where he was holding a bunch of pills, and he wrote, "I love you so much." Dougie B had drug issues and depression for a long time, and he even told a fan that he had been popping perks ever since his dad died.
Please, gang. Depression is real. You go through depression right now?
Yeah.
I go through depression all the time, bro. You heard? That's why, see me, that when I be popping perks and shit, I don't do that shit to be fun and all that for the media. I do that shit because I really, for me, I lost my father. And I've been popping perks ever since, and I haven't stopped.
But then something went down that brought Dougie B out of retirement and back into the spotlight. Around 2023, a group called the Sweepers came out and started dissing DOA. The track that put him on the map was called Side K, where they threw shots like "Score bad, so they team with each other." Nazzy, Rippy, Diddy, Buddha, K-Flock, nigga ran when he ups. Free all the guys that was bugging. Matt, KT, Gutter, we tryna put a Sev under. And see how Rippy, Blay, Dougie B, how you say bro name? For G-Pop, I'll let it flame. DOA K, I'ma spin through the Ray like, now since them niggas wanna play, word to bro, niggas flicked on K. The Sweepers were dissing DOA and their dead homies like crazy, so Dougie B clapped back on the track OA and dissed a dead Sweepers affiliate named G-Pop. G-Pop got stabbed to death in front of a pizza shop, and Dougie clowned him when he raps, like where your bros at? Them niggas kids. Smoke G-Pop, shit got a kick. Oh, they think they lit cause they want a diss? Everything K, we don't do no clicks. But then, Dougie B fell off again and started making headlines for all the wrong reasons. A fan took a photo with Dougie B and was flashing some cash. And after they took the pic, Dougie B robbed the dude and took off with the money. Dougie B got clowned like crazy for robbing his own fan. But what happened next is the reason that Dougie B is facing 25 years in prison. In 2024,
because you know why, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't even blame these dudes, bro. These dudes young as hell, bro. For me, 2021 and shit like that. For me, so When they got their little piece of money, bro, nobody ain't look to invest it into nothing. Nobody ain't look to buy no crib, do no B&B, real estate, stocks. Nobody ain't look to do none of that with their bread, for me. All they got was chains, a bunch of drip, and drugs, for me. So that's why they ain't got nothing to show for.
News broke that the cops booked Dougie B for robbing a dude inside his crib. Dougie and his homies broke into the dude's apartment and held him at gunpoint. Then they took $2,500 from the dude's accounts, all while the victim's kid watched it go down. The cops didn't get Dougie immediately,
though. Bro, how y'all went from having that bag, though, to that bag, to robbing somebody for $2,500 with his kid in the crib? Y'all niggas, wow.
About a week later, he robbed another dude in the same apartment building at knife point. Dougie B probably won't do the full 25 years, but Nazi BK could end up with a life sentence if he doesn't beat his case. Nazi BK wasn't even affiliated with DOA at first. When he jumped off the porch, Nazi BK wasn't really gangbanging. He just sold weed, but he was cool with a lot of dudes who rep the OGs. Then some of his homies from the OGs set Nazi BK up and robbed him. So Nazi BK linked up with DOA and started repping them heavy on tracks like Big DOA when he rapped, Rah Rah Boppin'. These hoes pin dropping, got lined, then they popped him. DOA, promoting violence. Fuck 12 and they sirens. I'm toting on that iron, pull up on me and I'm firing. A lot of people thought Nazi BK was just a basketball player who sold some weed and started talking crazy in the booth. But then he shocked everyone when he got booked for catching the body in the middle of Times Square.
Yeah,
Times Square might be the worst place in the world to crash out.
The worst place, bro. The city, bro. Nah, you wildin', mud, bro. When I heard about that, bro, I'm like, nah, bro. This man caught a body in Times Square. Bro, I don't know how he got away, though. You know, the police be in Times Square, bro. That's the worst thing to steal, to do anything, bro, in Times Square. You getting caught for sure. Got too much police out there, gang. I don't know how he got away.
Stopped Nazi BK from allegedly killing a dude on camera and getting booked on a murder charge. Nazi BK had a ton of momentum in the drill wave and had some huge hits like the track OYK. He was also doing YouTube pranks and popping off on social media. But then he threw it all away and might never come home now. C Blue was putting on for DOA in the drill scene too. And for a minute, it looked like he was going to be the second biggest rapper in the crew behind K-Flock. Back in 2021, C Blue and another DOA affiliate named Set the Trend popped off with the track No Ozone and ran up millions of views. C Blue also had a lot of buzz on his name after he allegedly shot a cop and beat the case. Skating on something like that is a crazy win, but C Blue still fumbled the bag and fell off hard. DOA was dealing with the police, all of their ops, and trying to keep it pushing in the rap game. But at the same time, they were having internal issues too. It all started when B Love and Set the Trend sparked some drama. B Love is actually from the OG's territory and doesn't rep DOA, but he grew up around DOA's territory when he was a kid and has been tied with K-Flock and a bunch of DOA members for years. It's not clear what sparked the issue with B Love and Set the Trend, but B Love dissed him on the track Hazard Lights and rapped, "Steady a bitch, nigga I know. I won't diss on the dead, I got love for the Ray. Niggas know it and I know. If it's just me and him, that boy won't see tomorrow. I'm talking fist or the hollow." Then C Blue got wrapped up in the situation because he kept rocking with B Love after he did Set the Trend. They started going back and forth on social media.
On my dads, nigga. Niggas is light-skinned, bitch-made-ass niggas, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
And then Set the Trend allegedly smashed up C Blue's whip. B Love, K-Flock, and Dougie.
That was some hating shit, though. You smashed up a man car, bro. That's some female things, my hood. That's some female antics, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. Like, females do that, bro. Come stash up the car, the tires and shit like that. The windshield, alright, cool. That's get that. For a nigga to be doing that, bro, that's on some some hating shit, bro. Like, you was watching that man car and you was waiting for the right moment.
Had a hit called Brother Love, but Set the Trend clapped back with a track called Brotherly Hate and dissed B Love and C Blue when he rapped, "Don't never try to disrespect me. On the media, look like we besties. Got some bread on No Ozone. You was flexing, never gave me $1, but I never hated. I was outside robbing. And I know you really a lame. And you told me you don't even know the nigga you jacking. That shit a shame. Hold up, B Love. All that shit was fool. You never picked up a deuce. Went cool." Nobody knew why Set the Trend was so mad at C Blue just because he was rocking with B Love. But then, the situation took a crazy turn. In 2022, a DOA affiliate named C-High Watts was shot and killed right after he started popping off in the drill scene. There were a lot of rumors about who pulled the trigger on him, but a couple of years later, the cops booked an OG's affiliate named PJ Glizzy for the murder. There's no proof to back the story up, but some people think B-Love knew that C-High Watts was gonna get killed because B-Love is still with the OGs, and that's why Set the Trend was so pressed about the situation. Bodies were dropping on both sides, but C Blue made a good move and hit Texas to get away from all the drama.
Look, my room is still basically empty. I don't really have that many things up.
My boy C Blue say, I'm out of here, I'm doing too much. And he back in the towns right now, bro. He came back in the towns, bro. That's crazy.
Gotta get a dresser and shit for there.
His fans were happy to see him make it out like that, but C Blue didn't stay out of New York for long. And in 2025, he allegedly got booked for crack. And then C Blue got clowned like crazy after he got exposed.
Like, bro moved out the towns, what everybody wished to do, what everybody supposed to do. For a young dude that had that type of mindset, for me, to buy a crib in Texas, then just because shit is boring over there for him and he don't got shit. For me, you're supposed to be elevating yourself to success and more money and stuff. You wanted to come back to the towns because you feel like life ain't the same for you and it's boring over there. And you came back over here to get locked up for selling crack.
Broke and not paying for features that he was supposed to. It's not clear what's going on with C Blue's cases right now, but his music fell off too. And he's not even touching the 100K views on YouTube anymore. Set the Trend fell off as well, and the situation got even worse for him after some paperwork came out that accused him of snitching. Set the Trend said the paperwork was fake, but it didn't even matter if it was real or not, because a lot of people stopped rocking with him after it got leaked. DOA has a lot of members locked up for fighting cases right now, and an OG from Sev's side named Sticky B just caught 8 more years while he was already locked up. Sticky B was booked on fraud charges and should have been coming home in 2026, but instead of keeping his head down and getting out, Sticky B stabbed somebody in jail and got hit with 8 more years. Sticky B has also been clowned since he's been on the block since the 2000s and never made it out of the trenches even though he's in his 30s.
Big Sue breathe, he out the cave and all that.
Big Sue breathe, man. Where I said that? Oh, there you go. Big Sue breathe and all that, man.
Sticky B's been around Sev's side before DOA was even approved. Back then, the biggest crew on Sev's side was the YBs, but a lot of them got locked up in the 2010s, so it started falling apart and the dudes were repping other sets. Some DOA affiliates still rep YBs though, and on the track Flame 'em, Set the Trend raps, slide to the 8, we don't show no remorse. EJ got hit, you know we gon' toss. Bitch, I'm YB, know I'm kicking indoors. Most drill fans don't even know about the original YB's movement though, and it's looking like the same thing could happen to DOA in a few years if something doesn't change for him.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas this, man. I don't want to say too much about nobody, though. Them niggas pick their path. Them niggas chose their path in life. We all have our path in life. They chose their path in life, bro. It is what it is. So that's that video, man. Let me know how y'all boys feel about this video in the comment section, man. Remember to find and sub, man. The ground don't stop, never gonna stop. My bad.